In order to get those hostages that Iran had been holding, among them a U.S. minister. They're coming home. We know that Iran got better than $1.7 billion. Frozen assets suddenly unfrozen for them. But North Carolina Congressman Robert Pittenger joins us on the phone now. The one that got your attention was the release of this Pastor Saeed Abedini. And the argument had been, Congressman, that whatever the means by which we got these guys out, if it wasn't too, clandestine, sneaky, or just obnoxious, it's good they're coming home. Are you in that camp?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm thrilled that they're home. I wouldn't take anything from that. We worked on this for several years. And, it's been a lot of pain for that family, and we care about the other families, too, that were detained and in prison. And, these people have been through ruthless torture, isolation. That's why the time right now that they're going through at Landstuhl is so important. This is a spectacular hospital. It's the largest American hospital outside of the U.S., and they have extraordinarily gifted people, medical people, and psychological help, and others, and it's going to take that. This is going to be a long journey.
Oh, I'm sure it is. We should talk about the other ones. The other ones you're referring to, Washington Post reporter Jason Rezaian, and of course the former U.S. Marine Amir Hekmati. Did the government ever explain, Congressman, why they were hanging on to all these guys for as long as they were? Now, I know in the case of the Washington Post reporter, they thought he was a spy, but bottom line, they knew they had a linchpin as part of this deal here. Was this always in the works, and we just didn't know about it?
Well, is it a coincidence? I don't believe there ever is a coincidence in politics that they got $100 billion and sanctions lifted the same day. It just happened that it occurred like that. We're just not really good negotiators. At the time, Neil, that we committed to giving $700 million a month for 16 months as a precondition to come to the negotiating table, that would have been a real good time to say, hey, we got 3 people there. The country was desperate when we committed to get us $700 million a month. And that would have been the time we could have done it. Sometimes during this last couple of years, I wish we could have traded negotiators. But they've been spectacular in what they've done to be able to get everything they wanted all along.
Well, they got these guys home, but you've probably heard the argument, Congressman, expressed by many in your own party, said, well, that this is the kind of a deal that will embolden terrorist organizations to nab more Americans. Do you buy that?
Exactly. The price tag is on their head. There's no doubt about it. And, of course, we released 7 prisoners who had a criminal background, very possibly involved with terrorism financing. It's something I'm very much engaged in. And these people, they weren't criminals. So, when the trade-off is, yes, we got them home, but there's a big price that was paid, and there is going to be an outcome in the future. I think it's going to be counterproductive.
Congressman, thank you very much for our hard work making this happen. People, they could take all sorts of views on the subject, but these guys are coming home. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Neil. Good to talk to you. All right, bye-bye.